Jack and his two companions were surrounded by more than a dozen monsters. In a critical moment, a whistle blew, calling all the monsters back. The three of them walked back along the road they had come from. They ended up discovering a luxurious manor hidden in the forest. A smiling butler greeted them and welcomed them in to rest, but something strange happened. Only Jack remembered what had happened the previous night. The other two had completely forgotten everything. Even the car that had been wrecked the night before was perfectly restored. Just then, the sound of the whistle echoed through the manor again. Following the sound, they found themselves beneath a bunker, where they saw a woman blowing the whistle. Jack stepped forward to confront her, but two wolfhounds got into attack position. Katie quickly grabbed Jack, stopping him from acting impulsively. Jack's uncle took the chance to speak with the woman. He noticed that the bunker floor was made of stone. Suspecting there might be a prison underneath, they all felt that something was seriously wrong, so they decided to escape the manor that night. But when they reached the forest, Jack's uncle seemed to hear something. Suddenly, something underground came charging toward them. Before they could react, another creature lunged at them from behind. They were surrounded by two monsters and didn't know what to do. Just as the monsters were about to tear them apart, the whistle sounded again. Hearing the whistle, the monsters immediately fled. At that moment, a blonde woman on horseback rode up to them. It turned out the blonde woman's father was the owner of the manor. The manor owner told Jack that they didn't want to hurt them. It was because Jack had a special bloodline that could help them find the path to the land of immortality. After saying this, they locked Jack and the others in a room protected by a barrier. Inside, Jack's uncle saw his wife, who had been dead for years. Meanwhile, Jack, who was a veteran, saw his teammates who had died on the battlefield. But all of this was just an illusion controlled by the blonde woman. The group was being watched like monkeys in a zoo. At that moment, the blonde woman went to the barn to help a cow that was struggling to give birth. She shoved her hand deep into the cow's belly, pulling something out with all her strength. What came out was a monster, the same type that had attacked them that night. This strange event made Jack feel that something was very wrong. He decided to try to escape again. That night, they sneaked into the bunker, but as soon as they entered, guards pointed their guns at them. Luckily, Katie showed up just in time and took down the guards. Jack's uncle felt around the wall and found a loose stone. He pulled it hard, revealing a hidden tunnel. At that moment, a man wearing handcuffs crawled out from the dirt. It turned out to be Jack's father, the man Jack had been searching for all along. They quickly jumped into a car and tried to escape, but when the car reached the edge of the forest, it slammed into an invisible barrier and stopped instantly. Before they could recover, the manor owner drove up behind them. He got out of the car and shot Katie. Katie stopped breathing instantly. The manor owner coldly told Jack that this was not over yet. He said Jack could only choose one person to survive, either his uncle or his father. At that moment, Jack turned his head and looked at his uncle.